The Conference of Parties, or COP28, is underway in Dubai. Day one saw a plenary discussion on a deal on loss and damage funds, attracting pledges from the United Arab Emirates, Germany, the US, the UK, and Japan. Arise correspondent Ovieteme George joins us now. Good morning, Ovieteme. Ovieteme George, could you give us the highlights of day one yesterday at the COP28 conference taking place in Dubai?
Yes, Dr. Abati, good morning. The highlights, basically it was more of registration, accreditation, and of course the delegates obtaining their badges here at the Conference of Parties, popularly called COP28, happening here in Dubai. Well, this is a conference center. Yesterday, perhaps what we can take home is the plenary attended by representatives of world powers. John Kerry was there for the US, of course, the UK, Japan, and other countries pledging support, financial support, to help cushion the effect of climate change. Well, the idea, even before COP28, is to raise $2 trillion to help deal with this problem. Climate change is affecting developing countries, and Nigeria falls into that category of countries having to cope with this challenge to the environment. And of course, today, President Bola Tinubu will be making a statement, canvassing for support for climate finances, of course, for Nigeria and other countries in the same category like Nigeria who actually need help. I did say yesterday that the Niger Delta, which is one of the most bastardized ecosystems in the world, comes to the fore when you talk about Nigeria. And when the president came to campaign in Bayelsa, he specifically mentioned flooding, which is a perennial problem in this part of the world. Kogi is also a ready example, but Bayelsa, the Delta State, River State, the East-West Road, economic activities were ground to a halt. So he did mention that he was going to fight that. Now, this is one particular avenue to fight that. Coming here to talk to the world, to see the peculiarities of our problems and how they can render help and support. Now, Nigeria, of course, falls into the category of developing countries. The amount is also meant to sponsor the transition from fossil fuel, the burning of fossil fuel, to clean and renewable energy-based economy. Now that's the focus. And perhaps also he might even strive to deepen bilateral relations with other countries present here at COP28 in Dubai. Dr. Abati?
All right, Ovieteme, so what are the things we will expect today from the conversations that will be happening? What do you expect the Nigerian president to say, and what do you expect other leaders to say today? Briefly.
Well, I did say earlier what we should be expecting, but perhaps I have to do a recap here. Well, we're expecting world leaders. They actually showed concern yesterday at the plenary, John Kerry and the others, pledging to support developing countries, based on that cognomen, developing countries. Nigeria falls into that category, so they cannot really fight climate change on their own. Now look at Nigeria. Every day there is gas flaring. Obuna is a community in Yenagoa Council area, very close to the state capital, Yenagoa, the city. Now, there are others who are also having such issues. I tell you, the problem of Ogoni, the cleanup, which was meant to last for 30 years, according to the UNEP report. Now, you just go and make an assessment now. What has been done there? Are we anywhere close to that? I don't think so. So, these are the issues Nigeria alone cannot handle, developing countries alone cannot handle. So such avenue is where world leaders, people come together to pledge support. Now, how well can they achieve $2 trillion? At the moment, that money is nowhere near the focus, the target, but they are doing their work, so to speak. So every year, they converge on countries as they have converged here. Now, this is the concern. Will they walk the talk? Let COP28 not be the usual ritual of coming together to talk about the environment and climate change what else? What else can be done? So they are trying to strengthen the narrative, strengthen the conversation internationally to see what they can achieve moving forward, that COP28 will be able to achieve much more than COP27 in Egypt, where there were deliberations also. So the template is already set.
Well, Ovieteme George, you made a point. Let's see whether, the advanced countries will walk the talk. And it's good to see that you have gone international, from the creeks of Niger Delta to the United Arab Emirates. This reporting work is really good. Anyway, we'll keep in touch with you. Ovieteme George, reporting for Arise News.